I'm not going to waste any time introducing this clip because I think the title is quite self-explanatory. This is my top 10 countdown for places and experiences and video blogging experiences in Taiwan for 2013. Which is kind of curious because at number 10 I've chosen Jinmen Island, and technically it's not in/on Taiwan Island. The reason why Jinmen Island made my top 10 is largely because of the underground tunnels. Amazing structures, for lack of a better word. Some of the tunnels were meant as strategic hideouts for soldiers during the war. Others are huge, big enough to hold small naval vessels. Besides the tunnels, Jinmen also hosts a bunch of really nice old architecture. They have some awesome beaches and an abundance of touristy things to see and do. The Yen Bar is not really a place I discovered in 2013 per se, but it still makes part of my top 10 list. First and foremost because it's probably one of the friendliest view spots in Taipei. And what I mean by that is not only does it have an awesome view of the city, but the staff here are really friendly, even if you just want to hang out and have a hot chocolate. And as you know, I will never talk you out of having a cocktail or a midday tequila, but I do recommend that you also try the hot chocolate here because it's awesome and it's made with an actual stick of chocolate. This one made my top 10 list not because of a place, but because of a video blogging and personal experience. First and foremost, I got to hang out with a good friend and be silly for 24 hours. And secondly, I think we were able to show the rest of the world that when we say Taiwan is safe, we really mean it's safe, even at 4 o'clock on a public beach in the middle of nowhere. This river was an awesome place to discover. You have to remember, throughout the summer I went around looking for places to swim and cool off at. Most of these places were at least an hour's drive away. So to find this place, which was literally just 15 minutes drive from Xindian, was really a blessing. And it quickly became a very impulsive, hey, let's go for a quick 3 p.m. swim kind of a place. I also love the fact that in the video, I say that there's probably no public transport, followed by, you might be able to take a bus there, proving beyond a reasonable doubt that I am in fact a natural blonde. Cafe Monet is a bit like the Yen Bar, not a place that I have recently discovered. In fact, this place has been a secret hideout of mine for a couple of years running now. And throughout the years, the only thing that has really been upgraded here is the bathroom, which was kind of needed and a great improvement. Other than that, it's basically just good coffee, tables and chairs set up on the side of a mountain. Very outdoorsy, very simple, and the reason why I love it. Oh, and the owner? Total eye candy, and a bonus reason for visiting this cafe. Speaking of eye candy, then there is Fei Chui Wan Beach and its lovely lifeguards at number 5 on my countdown. I wouldn't blame you if you thought that I love this beach only for the lifeguards, but the fact is I also like it, number 1, because it's a very clean beach, it's not a crowded beach, and when it gets windy and yucky on the beach, you can just move up to the pool and hang out next to the pool. All of these factors together makes this beach my favorite beach in Taiwan. Number 4 on my countdown was kind of a difficult choice between hair washes and foot massages. And although I go for more hair washes than I do foot massages, and I am an admitted hair wash addict, the foot massage video blogging experience I had with a bunch of geeky friends, even though I didn't have a voice at the time, was for sure a highlight memory for me in 2013. Number 3 has to be Club Mist. In fact, a lot of people when they meet me save my name on their phone as Angie Club Mist, which explains a lot in terms of how much time I spend at this club. And I can honestly say, of all the Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays I've spent at this club, there's only been a handful of times where I didn't have as much fun as I thought I would. Mostly because the music is very danceable, they have a kick-ass outside balcony with a really nice view of the 101, and my cousin happens to be the MC. Up until very recently, the natural fire pits in Genting was my favorite spot in Taiwan. And it still is, as you can see, in my top 5 favorite places. I'm not exactly sure what the geophysical or geochemical reasonings are for these gases flaming on Earth's surface the way that they do. I'm sure it's possibly hugely dangerous. However, it's such a magical experience that if you were at all attracted to fire or nature or danger, I guess, I would recommend that you put this at the top of your bucket list of things to see and do in Taiwan. And finally, my number one experience or place for 2013. And since I already used the word magical, I might as well go ahead and use it again, because that's exactly what I felt when I visited this place, the Fairy Cave Temple in Keelung. I'm guessing if you're a really religious person, the abundance of Buddhist statues and prayer offerings might make this less of a magical experience for you. But if you are able to enjoy this place for its natural magic and beauty, I think you might love it too.